Good morning, everybody from Anderson Forge. New knife to show y'all, and anyway, it seems like I have just been making hunter after hunter after hunter, and with a dagger snuck in there. So it was nice to build something on a different platform, and it's not Sanmai or Damascus or Parkerized. Anyway, a Bowie. A customer wanted, excuse me, I'm drinking coffee and eating things that aren't low carb, which I should be, regardless. This is a Bowie I made for a gentleman. Wanted a 9-inch plus Bowie with a hamon and some African Blackwood. Dark handle, stainless fittings. So this is what we came up with. There's a finial. You might see some grease and stuff on here. So here's the hamon. Now I forged this. I have some. It's 1 1/8 diameter. This is W1. This is W1. Which, quite honestly, this is a lot to say, but a knife I once forged, and I'm going to go back 10 years, but a knife I forged out of W1 was the best performing blade I ever made. What the customer said he did with it was just outrageous. That's a story for another time. So anyway, I am a bit of a fan of W1. So anyway, I hope we can see some of the hamon that resulted from the clay process. I got some really nice ghosty stuff in here. A hamon, as always, you never know exactly what you're going to get. At least I don't. Some guys can, but I don't. It's always just a little bit of a surprise to me, and I'm just really pleased with this one. This is the guard or stuff on. Oh yeah, I'll say something. I'm going to go over and get something real quick. Do I have that? Yeah, here it is. This is what I put on a lot of my blades. Here's a smaller jar, but this was rigged, which was rust inhibiting grease. This is a 1 pound can, and but I get this from Brownells, which is the gunsmithing supply place. RIG stood for rust inhibiting grease. They still have this stuff, but it's no longer under this name. It was bought up by another company. They renamed it, and before I'll go back over here again, I keep, this is a piece of sheepskin, and you rub the grease in here, and that's what you rub on your steel. It will protect it like forever, and it really makes a hamon look good. So anyway, when I was saying there's some grease here and grease there, that's what that is. It's like a really highly refined cosmoline or something. But anyway, a lot of rambling there, huh? So here's a sheath, and just for the heck of it, I will nice fit on the sheath. Just something to protect that blade. It's a little too large of a blade to wear, so there's no keeper or belt loop or anything on this. Friction fit. So there's that out of the way. We'll do a quick takedown. Now she's up nice, and maybe we can see a little fit on our components here. A little bit of what we call it's kind of a museum fit. Faceted butt cap. So anyway, when I'm doing the finial and everything's all threaded up nice and tight, I like it so the hole for this is at 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. That way when it's tight, you're not looking at the hole on the from the side view. but you can see it right there on the top. And this is a number 31. It's about 5 thousandths. I'm leaving the view again. A 31, right, I was right, it's 5 thousandths, is 120 thousandths. An 1/8 inch is 125 thousandths. You cannot put an 1/8 inch pin in that hole. You got to have this wrench, and I do that for a reason. I just don't want anybody who doesn't need to be playing around with this knife to be taking it apart. Only the owner who has this can get that open. So this is a number 31. This is also W1. Here's W1 and this is W1. Drill rod that's fully hardened, and then I spring temper it so it'll have some flex to it, but it won't bend like if it was just a piece of 416 and your knife was real tight. You'd go to tighten it or loosen it, that would bend. So this is a spring tempered W1, and I just put a little set screw in a piece of 516, 416. It's also checkered. I don't know if you can see the checkering on there. So anyway, because you'll see this is very close to the butt cap, and to avoid, see, and I taper the end of the wrench here so that we can get kind of close to the butt cap. Otherwise you would scratch, see there I'm actually touching, you would scratch that butt cap going around. So that's why it's long, so that you can loosen it and not hit the butt cap. So a lot of yakking there, huh? This is our finial, and then I'll take that finial, and this is kind of, I can't really grasp this because I faceted the corners. I can't really grab that. So I'm going to take this finial, stick it in the chase there, kind of rock it. Now I've got this off. I'm going to take our handle off. These are free floating pins. They're countersunk the same. You can use the pins in either end, it won't matter. This is our nice fit, eh? This is our guard. 416 stainless. This is our knife, threaded tang, and not much else to say, eh? He was tickled with the picture, and I enjoyed building this thing. Oh, there's no slop in this handle on that tang. It doesn't move around much. One thing I like to do, so anyway, it's not like you can, boy, these are really in there snug, ain't they? Pulled it out with my teeth. I'll put the one pin in one side in the guard because it's sticking out 425 thousandths. This is only in there 200 thousandths. So anyway, it helps to get one kind of going before the other one helps guide things in when you do it like that. And there's a shoulder here on this thing that's in a countersink in the butt cap. I see some other guys doing that these days. I've been doing that for 20 years, but I like that countersink so that way I can screw her down tight and it's not, I don't scratch the butt cap. Saw one of them other highfalutin makers do that in a video the other day and thought to myself, I know where he got that idea. Anyway, here she is. W1 Bowie, Blackwood, happy customer. It's all I could ask for. Thanks for letting me share.